Arsene, a couple of wins in the last week, important wins too. Do you think your side has turned a corner?
We want to show consistency. We have, of course, made the essential is to start to win games again and to make results. And we know that the quality of a team will be judged on our consistency. And we have a desire, we have the spirit, we have the quality. It's now just down to put the effort in every single game. I'm confident we can do that.
Talking about the team news, is Aaron Ramsey available?
Yeah, the little test today, I don't know. We will have practice tomorrow. He has a little chance to be available.
And what's the latest on Thomas Vermaelen?
Thomas Vermaelen is progressing very well. He will be available again after the next international break.
Just finally from me, Blackburn, bottom of the table, just the 1 point, but always one of your toughest away games of the season.
Blackburn is Blackburn. It's always we had good experiences and sometimes disappointing experiences, but over the years they're always good teams. And England is England in the Premier League. When you go away from home, you know you want a top performance to make the result. But I'm confident we can do that.
Arsene, hello. Can I just get you to reflect on the draw in Dortmund, first of all? How difficult was it for you personally, because you were sat the far side of the stadium to the bench, and obviously it was a key European
I'm not used
game.
to that, but overall it was, I feel we have shown a great spirit, great attitude, and it's, for me, Dortmund is a very good side, with a high, certainly in Europe, physically one of the best teams. Considering their physical performance, their team discipline, their effort to win the ball back together. It's the best I've seen this week in Europe.
The players afterwards weren't so much saying, "Oh, it's 2 points dropped," as actually that could have been a really good point game. Do you kind of agree with that, or
it is? We'll see at the end of this group stage, but overall, you would think that the other two teams can drop points more than two over there. You always have a little bit that feeling, but overall I feel the draw is a fair result. Dortmund created some chances as well, and they scored a little bit what you can call sometimes a lucky goal, but they were always putting pressure on us and always going forward, and overall it's a good point.
And the three new players that obviously all started, played key roles for you. I mean, what are your observations on how they're settling in?
Good. I believe that if you look at the class of their attitude, we were right. At their intelligence level, we were right. At their quality, we were right. So they need to take a little bit time, certainly, to know the other players well, to find a good balance in the team. But it's positive.
Because they've kind of been dropped in at the deep end in a sense, though, haven't they? There was the 8-2, and then the transfer window shutting, and then the first game with all the sort of media spotlight on Arsenal, and then a difficult away game in Europe. But they seem to have come through those tests.
Exactly, that's what you know. You lose your confidence quickly with the result we made at Old Trafford, and you gain it back slowly, and that's what we try to do from game to game. Work hard for each other, and get back. Then the other side of our game will come out.
This is the first away league game since the Old Trafford thing, and it's back in the northwest. But a very different kind of challenge, though, isn't it? This one.
Well, you have to consider that last year we were the best away team in the league, and that result is one-off result. You know, you cannot take that as a general rule. And what we have achieved over the last few years away from home, that's what is regular. People forget how much effort we put in at Udinese, and how many players we lost as well before that game at Old Trafford.
Do you have any sympathy for Steve Keane and the kind of, well, he's been getting a fair bit of criticism lately from...
I have a lot of sympathy for Steve Keane, and he's a young manager. You want to give him time to do his job, and you a lot of time complain that the English managers don't get a chance, what I understand and what I accept. But when they have a chance, you must give them time. It's like for everybody.
And just how is Jack Wilshere getting on? Any news on his injury?
I cannot give you any news because he's in a boot for 1 month. So the test will come when you get after the 4 weeks.
Arsene, Pat Rice said after the game this week that he did feel that Arsenal had turned the corner, yet when that question was asked you just now, you stopped short of perhaps agreeing with him.
No, I don't disagree with Pat Rice. We feel yes, but we will be judged on the consistency of our results. We feel inside the club that we are on the right track, that the spirit is in the team is good, strong, together. But we want, of course, only chase the skepticism around us if we are consistent with our results. And let's get result after result and stick together and not talk too much.